Time for a decent proposal, Jim. The Yankees need a starter. What would it take to get Dylan Cease from the White Sox?
Well, first off, Dylan Cease would be third in our draft for starting.
Yeah, really.
That's how good he is. So, but I will say this: the price tag right now is very expensive because Cease has 2 years left. He is I'd say, number 2 type starter, and the White Sox asked for a heavy package, 2 top 100 prospects and 2 others, and of course the Reds said no. This is what it would take to just compete for that. I'm not saying the Yankees should do it. I wouldn't do it because I think I would wait till the middle of the summer and then maybe decide from there if you still want them. But it would definitely take either Jason Dominguez or Spencer Jones. But I left Dominguez up there for now. Chase Hampton, who's one of their top starting pitchers, and then one of the next group there, Will Warren or Selvage, who, by the way, you probably need to throw in one more down prospect. 4 guys.
Didn't he have a 4.6 ERA or something, or 4.8 ERA?
It was in the 4s. Yeah, he had a little bit of a down year for him. He was second in the Cy Young 2 years ago, and he has swing and miss stuff.
Right.
So
Good
I think
sword.
Yeah. I think the issue there is they're trying to sell him for what he was 2 years ago.
4.58
Everyone
ERA.
else is looking at him and what he did last year. That's why they're having a hard time trading him. And I would be surprised if he does get traded.
So is there a way that you can do it without including Dominguez? Because when I was thinking of stuff, like, can you include Everson Pereira and then a couple of other top prospects? Like, I looked at Arias and Maeda. And then I also had, like, Selvage and Hampton in the mix. From what you're talking about, you may even need more than that if I didn't have Dominguez.
You might be able to swap out Spencer Jones, who right now is either their 1 or 2 prospect, depending on who you talk to, and take out Dominguez. You know, if you don't want to trade Dominguez, there might be a pathway to do it. I still think that's too much for anybody to trade for Dylan Cease, in my mind. So if you could get, those 2 guys out and go more along your package, if I were the Yankees, I would do that because it's not as much quality for sure. I don't think the White Sox would do it.
Let me stop the 2 of you. I am out on this trade. Out. No way. Yeah. First of all, the Yankees just depleted their entire pitching depth in the Juan Soto trade. Loved it. Had to be done. Absolute no-brainer. You are the New York Yankees. There are 2 viable free agent pitchers available. One you know very well in Jordan Montgomery. The other who just won the Cy Young. I know he doesn't go deep into games. I would much rather the Yankees go and give the price tag to Montgomery. And I understand Montgomery may tell him to kick rocks. He might. But I'm offering Montgomery whatever it is, 5 years, $100+ million, or Blake Snell. I'm not depleting my minor league system now after just making the Soto trade. Act like the Yankees, go get a free agent starter, and hey, down the road in June or July, the Yankees may be in a position where, guess what? They need themselves another starting pitcher, so maybe the asking price on Dylan Cease comes down. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Right. Maybe Shane Bieber is available with Cleveland. Maybe Corbin Burns is available with the Milwaukee Brewers. I don't think you need to go and match that price tag at this particular time.
That's a much better strategy. Here's the thing. Montgomery's not going to be a Yankee. I'd be very surprised.
Whoa.
The Yankees don't really like Jordan as much as how well Jordan
as like him.
As much as you like him, as well as he
what are they going to
do? Well, that doesn't leave an awful lot. If you're not going to be in on Montgomery, you have to be in on Snell. Or Imanaga, the lefty Japanese pitcher. Those are the 2 guys that are left.
Because you bring up Cease and Montgomery, but what about Imanaga? They were so in on Yamamoto. Does it kind of take him out of Imanaga, or can they pivot and still get someone like? Because I feel that is kind of an X factor out here in the free agency pitching world. That he's pretty good.
Fly ball pitcher at Yankee Stadium, though. Hearing that does not sound appealing.
Look, the Yankees have talked a big game. And by the way, I think it's ridiculous, the asking price for Cease, who had a 4.58 ERA. Like, I get the swing and miss stuff. I get the potential years of control. There's no way in hell I'm considering giving up the Martian for him. And if you're the Mets, you can't, it's a non-starter. Mets don't even have what it would take to potentially get him. So forget about that. That's why a guy like Montgomery would be much more appealing. Jim, if the Yankees can't be in on Montgomery, what are we doing here? I mean,
no, I agree with you. Listen, his price tag has gone up, right?
Like, what are we talking?
And then there's over $150 million. Probably closer to 175.
Now, you think he's number 2?
The Yankees are going to have to give him $25 million just to say sorry. Sorry, we misevaluated you. That's $25 million
Montgomery a few years ago, if they wanted to, 4 years, $70 million. Easy, right?
Hey, easily he would.
They screwed that up, and they should have make a wrong right. But they're going to have to overpay to do it. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't want them. I'd be surprised if they didn't try to get him, because I think he's the best option that's left on the market.